then we received a phone call out of the blue from the LD company. And they're like, hey, so this collector movie is still getting people. Would you entertain the idea of a sequel? I'm like, absolutely. I mean, we still have all the players that we would need. We have a villain, we have a hero, and we can really push. What do you think we could do resource-wise? How about if you had a lot more? Thank God. So it allowed us to make a completely different movie. The modest release of that first one and its build was like, well, we don't need that first movie to make this one. And if we challenge ourselves to do that, we harken back to childhood where I saw Aliens first, and I didn't know there was a movie called Alien.
Right.
So what if this story came about with this character, and we said, he's a fractured soul. He's faced down something so macabre, so terrifying. Okay, what is his new arc? Not that endless middle that sequels feel like, not the cheat where some character we've spent 2 hours falling in love with and wanting to see live gets died in the first scene.
I think in the first movie you see him, I don't know, like he got caught in a bad situation. Bad guy meets the worst guy in a bad situation. We're just going to have to duke it out to see who gets out, you know. This was not of his doing. He got out and he was done with it. So I think Arkin spent the first half of the movie, you know, sort of just not the happiest because he's back in this situation. And knowing the situation that he's in and how dire that it is.
And with Elena, the idea was that she had this accident when she was young, so she's grown up with an impairment, so she's able to sort of like, you know, deal with stressful situations and excel. And so when she's put into this predicament, there's a little bit, you know, it's a backstory, but it is a backstory of why is she able to keep her cool and why is she able to sort of like cleverly overcome these things.
Yeah, I think that having this handicap makes her more relatable, or just in the sense that she's not perfect. She's not just some like big titty girl, you know, running around with a wet tank top.
Right.
No,
that girl died at the beginning.
Exactly.
We saw her.
But yeah, she's imperfect and supposedly has something, another odd that she has to go up against.
Last question. Ideas for a third? Do you have thoughts? Do you have things?
Script's written, it's already turned.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
But the one thing we want to hammer home is sometimes that reveal can be a little disingenuous to someone who's like, wow, there's just this cash grab. No, there's no cash grab sequel. We made this like this was the last movie we could ever make. And if there is a welcoming entity to create a third, it is drastically different than 1 and 2. It's as if we're making a brand new movie again with some carryover elements, and it delivers. And that's what was really nice is we've been with the collection for 2 years,
right.
So we've been able to find all the weaknesses and reinforce within the concept of maybe a trilogy, and that would be kind of sweet. But this movie, I think, ends on bloody satisfaction. So if that doesn't happen, no loss.